unblock ourselves? I don't think so, because it hasn't worked for the last half an hour. That's what happens. Let us check. First, we must do the shout-out check. Shout-out. I got up at 4 o'clock for this. Oh my God, devoted dragons. How are you doing? Welcome. Today we'll be drawing pictures. I don't know if my microphone's working. YouTube wouldn't work. Tax Better Man is here. Tax Better Man, it's good to see you. This is ridiculous. I'm supposed to be drawing, yes. For sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's work. Pikachu, Billy Bongos is here. Mrs. Bongos. Shout out to Anna Bongos. Ouch. Because we love. Wait, no, don't make that joke. I was gonna make a joke about bongos, but I won't. Let's draw a picture. What are we gonna draw? Can I draw Charizard? Well, let's find out. I can draw all kinds of things. I don't know if you can still hear me. You can draw a moon jumping over a cow. You mean like a moon, not the moon? Don't drop stuff, Simon. Bad move, Jimmy. Okay, everybody, hold still. This is ridiculous. Screaming Potatoes, my favorite band from the 60s. That's nice. As long as you can hear me. Oh, Wolfie! Wolfie, stop giving me money. But thank you, I appreciate it immensely. Right, let's see if we can draw Charizard. But Wolfie, what, do you want me to learn how to draw something? Do you want me to draw something for you? How you doing? The Wishing Star. Now, I don't know if this microphone is working, so let me know if you can't hear me. But I mean, you don't need to hear me at all. Wow, this angle, man. Ooh, angles. Everyone loves angles. Haha. Okay, Charizard. Charizard looks like this with his pointy eyes. Maybe. And then he's got other pointy eyes, I believe. And then he's got a big mouth, and he's kind of angry about it. And he's got nostrils. Yes, you can ask me a question about yes. What does Charizard's head look like? Does he have things? Gumball's Arts and Productions. Haven't seen you for a while either. There we go. What about that? That looks like a Charizard. Hey, look at that. And then he's got arms, right? Because, you know, he's a Charizard. And then, of course, he's got his tail, which is on fire. That's the sound of his tail on fire. Absolutely fantastic, Simon. That is Charizard. Don't you love him? You're a Tony's watching a movie. Oh, Tony's watching a movie. What movie are you watching? Because the question, I understand love gives people a little love sometimes. Thank you so much, Wolfie. I appreciate that. Shout out to Wolfie. Ouch. I don't know if you heard that. Ouch. I don't know where the microphone is. It's great. Thank you so much to Wolfie for that amazing donation. I appreciate it immensely. This is amazing. You're cool, Devoted Dragons. I can draw much better than this. Ross is here. Hi, Ross. It took me 30 minutes to get YouTube to cooperate this morning. Ridiculous. It's not a very good drawing of Charizard. We could draw something else. Was the petition real about changing the McDonald's sign in Yes? You mean the My Ass sign? I don't know if it was real, but the sign was real, but I didn't want it to change. Everyone loves it. Chris, the cool dude, you're so cool. I love your videos too. A moon jumping over a cow. All right, so Tax Better Man, this is for you. A moon jumping over a cow. So let's give it a go. Right, so first up, we'll make sure that we've got some room here. So this is the moon. Okay. Now you can tell it's the moon because it's got a curve. Then, of course, you can see its moon. It's a moon. There we go. And he's got an eyeball, like so, and a nose. And he's smiling. Look at that. And then he's got one leg sticking out there. Like the other leg sticking out his butt. Whoops. And he's jumping over a cow, which makes perfect sense, of course, because that's how the what do you call that thing? The rosemary? What do you call it? Oh, you know the kids, they sing things, like London Bridge is falling, nursery rhymes. Thank you so much. I remember now. Okay, now look, he's got little footsies. Perfect. Lovely. And then he's got a little tail. And he's got some patches. And there we have a moon jumping over a cow. But of course, We need a little bit more. Goose is here. Well, shout out to Goose. Hold on.
Ouch.
You bought more Legos. Delicious. I find they're really good. Goodbye, Pixel, our resident celebrity. Shout out to Pixel.
Ouch.
Well, you're amazing. Start up with Sid. Yeah. Are you going to start up with Sid? Don't start anything. Move fast. Break stuff. That's what I say. Like in a china shop. There you go, Tax Better Man. What do you reckon? I like it. This is ridiculous. What else should we draw? Draw SpongeBob. I can draw SpongeBob R.I. Yeah. Well, let's go. SpongeBob, he's got big eyes, I believe. And he's got a long nose, and he's got another eye. I've drawn SpongeBob quite a bit, but really, I haven't actually practiced. So we'll find out if this looks any good. There he is. That's pretty good. Not too bad. It's a gold coin. Thank you so much to Tax Betterman for a gold coin. That's amazing. We'll give him a little smiley face. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Zorro Edits wants to tell us all a joke, and I'm excited about it. So you better do that. He's got some teeth. Does he? Oh, he's got big teeth at the front. I remember now. Okay, hold on. And he's got the shape of his pants. Obviously, we don't know the shape of his pants. Nobody knows. He's got a boat. He's got a tie, doesn't he? I don't know. And then his arms attached to his body somewhere. Maybe like that? I don't know. Let's have them coming out the side of his head because that's amusing. And then, of course, we need some pants, but we don't know what shape they are because nobody knows. That's pretty good. And now he needs his little things here. We need a pear baby for my second favorite channel. Yeah, damn right. You broke your nose? That's terrible. Oh, man, you should not break your nose. It's much more pleasant that way. I found that the less you break your nose, the less that it hurts. There we go. There's SpongeBob. He just looks a little weird. I haven't watched SpongeBob in a while either. All right, this is amazing. I can draw a burb. A burb? We can draw sponge family friendly fishnets. We can. There we go. All right, somebody wants some sort of bird. So let's do that. I just got to put that down. I just broke stuff. Don't tell anyone, okay? It's going to be amazing. SpongeBob. I love my beard too, Devoted Dragon. Somebody wanted to tell us a joke, but then they didn't say the joke, and I'm very upset about that. Let's draw a pear baby. So, pear babies look a little bit like this, and then we're going to draw a bird. I just remembered. So there's the pear baby's head. Okay. He has stick legs with high socks. Oh, he does. That's true. There we go. There's another one. There's the pear baby. I just heard the weirdest noise outside just now. I hope it's not the neighbors getting woken up. I breathed on the glass a little too much, and now he's blurry. He looks like he's got a beard. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, anyway, this is the pear babies. They're a lot bigger, and they have fingers, and they're kind of cute. And that's from the Pear Baby channel, as brought to you today by Billy Bongos. There you go, look at that. Amazing. Somebody's speaking a different language, and I like it. And that's okay. A frisbee. Oh. Zorro Edits. Hold on a second. I just got to read this wonderful joke from Zorro Edits that tricked me. I broke my nose recently by a frisbee. I don't know why, but it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it hit me. Because then it broke his nose. That's funny. What's up, Shaggy Fret? A hawkbill bird. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's draw a bird. Okay. Now, when you're drawing a bird, it's very important that you add a beautiful eyeball for your bird. And, you do that. Poland. Thank you, Habas97. I appreciate that. I've never been to Poland. I think. I don't know. And we'll give this bird a big bill. Because he ate a lot of food at the restaurant, so, he needs to pay his bill. And he's got a beautiful eyeball, and then just a little neck there, maybe a feather or two sticking out the top of his head. There you go. That's nice. And then maybe some eyelashes. What pen am I using? I'm using the Uni chalk marker from Uni. Not a sponsor. I don't know. We bought a bunch of them. The number on it is 4902778. So that's fun. Now, of course, we need to give this bird a body. Okay. Hold on one moment. I brought shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day. That's funny. I know it said it, but we can hear you. Oh, good. Thank you, Wolfie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, hello from Indonesia also. Right. This is a bird. Hold on. We'll give this bird a body such as this and some beautiful wings. And then, of course, he needs some legs. One moment. This is important to get your legs the right shape. It's very tricky sometimes when you're drawing the legs of a bird. Greetings from Germany. We can draw a small wiener dog. Don't call me that. I can draw a small wiener, but don't call me dog. Simon, you're not allowed to make that joke on the internet. It's way too early. Okay, look, there's some more of the legs, as we all love them. Beautiful. And now, there we have one of the most beautiful birds in the world. I saw someone on the YouTubes that looks like you. Are you related to Brett Blake? Probably not. I don't know who Brett Blake is. Is he bald with a beard? Hold on, there's a review here. Ooh, All Roses says sexy. Yes, but it's missing something. I love your energy. Really? Wait, hold on. Start up with Sid says, I love your energy, man. Was feeling a little low, but your laugh, fun cartoons made me feel better. Subscribe. Thank you so much. It's so funny because I am so tired. You have no idea. I haven't slept properly for weeks. Not stockings, Wishing Star. Not stockings. He was on your version of Taskmaster. Really? Brett Blake. I'm going to have to look him up later. Actually, I can look him up now, but I don't know if that's a good idea for the algorithms. Nah, it doesn't. My laptop, I have to type in or everything. Wolfie says, I have a spider in my bathroom. I decided to name them Cotton Eye Joe because I don't know where he came from or where he goes. That's right, Mrs. Bongos. That was a good one, Wolfie. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Family-friendly fishnets available to you today, right now, in your eyeballs, for only $3. $3, F-R-E-E, not three. Unless you want to donate, then I can draw your picture on the beautiful golden frame that only the most amazing people get there. Look at that. That is a family-friendly fishnet bird. Let's take a selfie, but make a stupid face. Everybody got to make a stupid face. 3, 2, 1. That was beautiful. That was my normal face. Make a dad joke, says Shaggy Fred. I can't think of any. If you've got a guitar and that guitar has fur all over it, look no further than Shaggy Fred. Get it? Because it's Shaggy Fred? Don't shush, that's funny. Come on. Well, hold on a second. What is instead of a duck was a fishing pole? Oh, because it's a... Oh, yeah. No, these are family friendly. You can't say the word hooker. That... Shit, I said it. Oh, I swore again. Whoops. Look, it's very early in the morning. This is the most beautiful bird that Gumball Arts Productions have ever seen. Golden frame that smells so fresh and helps you sit up straight. That's right. The golden frame. It's so smelly and beautiful. And the glass fell out of it this morning and a little bit chipped off the end, so I had to put this tape on it to try and hold it in place. But it wasn't enough, so I actually need to put more tape on there. So that'll be a problem. Anyway, what are we going to draw on the golden frame? We can only draw things on the golden frame if you donate. And Wolfie has donated, so we could draw something for Wolfie on there. It's true. Or we could have a nap. Maybe I could just do a whole channel where I just, why is the golden frame smelly? No, Shaggy Fred, it's not smelly. It's fresh smelling. So fresh. So, whoa. It's got a lot of chemicals on it from my texters. Hooyah Bob. Anyway, let's draw a picture. Wait, hold on. I went to college for 4 years. I didn't learn anything, but I had a degree in psychology and reverse psychology. Because they cancel each other out. Makes perfect sense. Hi, All Roses. How are you doing? Shall we draw a picture here? Young propane. I don't think we can draw that. We could draw a peanut. Let's draw a peanut. Chemicals. Let's draw a peanut here next to this pear baby. What a great idea. I went to the aquarium this weekend, but I didn't stay long. There's something fishy about that place. That's right. Buckethead is supposed to be for KFC. Well, it depends, if you don't have KFC available. KFC? KFC. KFC available, then, you got to do what you got to do. And that is a peanut. Let's give it some legs. Beautiful. And some arms. Nice. And a top hat like that guy. He doesn't have any eyes, though. He screams, but he has no mouth. Draw a buff peanut. Yeah, let's draw a buff peanut, because that sounds like something rude. Okay, this is a peanut shape. Here we go. That's pretty good. Let's give him a little hat to just cover over our mistake there at the top, and we're going to give him some buff arms. Oh, my God. Check out those triceps and those other bits. And then don't check out the peanut bits, guys. Oh, dear. You know, there's a specific way that YouTube's algorithm wants me to behave, and I can't do it. It's just so stupid. And you can't say rude words on the internet. Look at that. There's some muscles. Yeah. Anyway, shush now, Simon. You're going to get yourself in big trouble. It's just going to be insane. Wait, somebody made a... Draw a rooster pecking out Gone with the Wind on a MacBook keyboard. That is hilarious. Taron Rogers. I don't think I can draw that, but it's a good idea. That's a buff nut with a buff butt. He doesn't have a butt. You can't see his butt. Maybe he's facing the other way. No, that doesn't work. Let's give him a little eyeball here. Billy Bongos. I can't believe you said that. That's inappropriate. Look at him. Oh, let's give him some abs. There's his abs. And we'll give him some buff legs. Hold on. Wow. Okay. I did an 80s aerobics class. I should put pictures on the internet. That would be fun. And we dressed up in 80s clothes, and then we did aerobics with our old aerobics instructor. And it was great. And it was really hard because I had to do it with the heavy weights. And there we have a buff peanut with buff legs and buff arms. Crazy Frog. Oh, I just learned about Crazy Frog from that YouTube guy who makes cool videos about music. There we go. Unsatisfied turtle. That's a cool idea. Let's draw an unsatisfied turtle. I just got to draw some family-friendly fishnets on here. You can tell they're family-friendly because I said so. There we go. Looking great. Wait, we're going to do unsatisfied turtle on here. So when you're drawing an unsatisfied turtle, you've got to draw the turtle looking really unsatisfied. There he is. He's looking a bit angry. We'll give him some nostrils to begin with, and then just like one little face bit. And then the top of his face there. Look at his eyeballs. He looks like he's got mascara on. Let's take a selfie. I just broke everything. Shh. Okay, please tell me you wore family-friendly fishnets. Oh, I should have worn my fishnets to the class. I wore tights. I didn't wear family-friendly fishnets. I love how creative you are, Shaggy Fret. You know, I've seen frets in my life. I've had some frets in my life. But, you know, I've never seen a shaggy one. I don't know if that's rude. Is that rude? I'm learning so many things. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. I've forgotten how to draw just now. Have you forgotten how to draw? Whoa, don't break stuff. There we go. Oh, that's nice. And then, of course, he's got some beautiful foots and some more beautiful foots. Oh, that's good. That's an unsatisfied turtle if I've ever seen one. Unsatisfied turtle. He's so unsatisfied. We're going to hold still, everybody. Everybody say cheese. Say your favorite type of cheese in 5 minutes. I'm joking. Let's do it now. 3, 2, 1, cheese. That was great. Amusing. A monkey? Yes, I can. In fact, let me draw my cartoon character that is a monkey that I drew when I was in university, like 1 billion years ago. Literally. Not literally. In 2007. Wow. Let's see if I can still remember how to draw him. So he's got some of those, and he's got an eyeball, and he's got some of those things. Oh, look at that. That's nice, isn't it? And then he's got this big front lip bit, and then he smiles like that. Nice. And he's got his big lips sticking out. Sheldon. No, Sheldon's not depressed. He's dissatisfied. And that's okay. There we have the monkey. Oh, look at that. And then he's got a little chesty bit and his tum-tum. And he's got some arms. And he's got his tail that sticks out the back. Wow. I haven't drawn that for a long time. Let's give him a little thumbs up here. Beautiful. Absolutely phenomenal. I still don't know where is my voice coming through this? Like that? It's like Mrs. Doubtfire with popcorn. That's nice. Thanks so much, JJ and the Candy Cab. I like it. It's nice to see you again. Mrs. Doubtfire's boss. Mrs. Doubtfire's boss? I'm concerned. There we go. Look at that. That is a monkey. His name is Monkey. A bearded seagull. Ooh, that's creative. I like it. Let's draw a bearded seagull. Not Steven Seagull, because he's scary. No, we need to draw a bearded seagull. We've got some eyes. We've got one of those there. Now, this is a beak, because it's a bird. There's something wrong with my pen. It smells weird. You do believe it's coming from the mic. Interesting. So if I go like this, you can still hear me? Like, everybody say the word banana in the comments, if you can still hear me. Okay, you do that for me. Can you do that? That'll let me know if you say the word banana. And then you're not just lip reading. Sorry. We got a banana. Okay, it works. Does that mean I don't have to use the stupid setup that I had the laptop and everything? Oh my God, everybody's saying banana. Why you say banana? So weird. Oh my God. This is a seagull and he's got a beard. Isn't he great? That's nice. Oh, yes. I do look like that guy. Oh my God. I am Mr. and Mrs. Doubtfire's boss. Apparently, I also look like Brett Blake, whom I don't know. And apparently, I look like that. There's a French TV chef whom I also look like. He does look like he's 70, doesn't he? Let's give him some eyelashes. Beautiful. And maybe a bowler hat. Yeah, that's nice. And then maybe we can have a fish head sticking out there. There. I've been on the sea for all my life now. That's not... Excuse me. Oh, my God. Please don't cough into the microphone. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Shout out to the Ols Light, for that amazing, fantastic thumbs up, subscribe, and bell. I appreciate it. That's great. Right. If you draw a sexy sheep, okay, all roses, that's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a sexy sheep. And this is going to be amazing. Okay. Yeah, the glass is damp. Let's quickly take a selfie of all of this and then say goodbye to all of these pictures. Nice. That's great. Okay. So what happens is the glass gets cold and then I breathe on it and then the moisture from my breath condensates. Condensates? Is that the word? I think so. Condensates. Condenses, that's the word. On the glass and then it goes all funky town Milosevic. And that's not cool. If I make it like super dry, sometimes it works. Or like I heat it up. But sometimes, it's kind of hard to do that on the fly while you're trying to draw pictures and, entertain my friends on the internet. That's what you've got to do. It's lovely, isn't it? I'm glad they fixed the bug with the microphone so that I can talk properly. Anyway, look, this is great. I did evaporate that seagull. This is great. The sexy sheep will need a bra to cover its lamb chops. Whoa! Guys, I just knocked the camera. Don't knock the camera. Knock the messenger. What? Okay, hold still. Guys, this is important. We're going to draw a sexy sheep. Maybe. All right, so a sexy sheep starts with sexy eyes. There we go. Oh, look at those sexy eyes. That's nice, isn't it? She's looking lovely. Now, we need sexy sheep eyes. Lovely. I can show you the setup. The setup here... I have a bunch of dodgy lights from the internet, and that's it. And this is my phone, and my microphone is attached to my beard. Look at my sexy eyes. Oh, don't I look gorgeous? Anyway, that's enough. It's a sheep. Now, we need the sheep nose, and then the sheep has this face. Nice. And then some fluffy bits. Oh, darling. Yes, and then maybe an ear sticking out either side. Nice. And then more fluffy bits. Because, if you're a sheep and you're sexy, you want to show off your fluffy bits. Okay. There we go. This is great. Okay, hold on. I haven't drawn a sexy sheep before, but I think she's lovely. Okay. And then she needs some legs. This is great. And then this is her leg coming out the back here. If anyone would like to make a donation, I would be appreciated that a lot. I don't know what's going... Oh, wait, something changed. Hold still. That's beautiful. Okay, lovely. Why is there even a Sheep Detective movie? Oh, the Sheep Detective movie was great. What are you talking about? It was wonderful. I thought it was a great family movie. Okay, hold on. We've got to draw her legs here. It was I thought it was wonderful. This funny sheep. Although the animation, there was something uncanny about them. Just a little bit. If they were more cartoony, it would have been better, obviously. But, you can't have everything. Because where would you put it? There we go. And there we have a sexy sheep with only one arm. Let's add her other arm. There we go. And then she can be like, oh my God, guys, I'm so gorgeous. Look at that. That is a sexy sheep. Where you live, do sheep have tails? That's a good question. Excuse me about that. Honestly, I don't know. It's just to be silly. I think the world has lost its mind. Correct. Draw a bunny with wings. Will Twill's twin voice? Will Ferrell? I don't have Will Ferrell's voice. He's American. I'm Australian. We're going to draw a bagel donut. No, we're not. We're going to draw a bunny with wings. This is a bunny. And I breathed on the glass again, so the eyes are a bit funky town. But that's okay. We'll give him a little nose and then a smiley face. Oh, that's nice. And some teeth. And some hair, maybe some ears. Beautiful. Lovely. And, with wings. Here we've got the wings here. What, Simon, draw the wings. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you, Peter. Lovely. And then the little paws. Do you get it? Because we had a little pause. Oh God, that was a bad joke, Simon. Don't do that joke. It's such a bad joke. And then, he's flying. There we go. And there we have a bunny with wings. And also some mascara. I don't know why she has mascara, but she's looking... Maybe it's a he? We don't know. We don't judge. We accept everybody. What are you doing? Are you Australian from Austria? Yes, Nicholas. Correct. Stehen Sie auf. Make the wings carrot wings. I don't think that's a good idea. Wait, you can't do that? Hold on a second. Shaggy Fred says, Simon, you know what happens when a duck chuckles? The duck starts duckling. Get the joke? Yes, I get the joke. But if you want to make a donation, you can ask for anything you want, and I'll draw it for you. And if you make a donation, excuse me, I'll draw it on this amazing, beautiful golden frame. It's fresh smelling. It has fresh tape on the inside that doesn't actually hold the glass in properly. And it'll be great. Damn good at geology. Yeah, man, rocks. They're the best. Can you draw a stork carrying a baby elephant? Yes, I can. I believe I can. Let's give it a go. It's going to be amazing. So a stork carrying a baby elephant. Let's use the other one. It's okay, sweet time lime coffee. Not a worry. Don't worry about it. You don't have to donate. That's important to remember. You can even ask for a picture and I'll probably draw it anyway. You just won't get it on the sexy frame. I should call it the sexy frame. Oh, don't call it the sexy frame. Hi, Madeline. Shout out to Madeline.
Out.
That was great. Okay, hold on. Now, we're going to draw a stork carrying a baby elephant. So here's the stork. All right, this is a stork. Now, storks have big beaks. And then the stork's, his body's like off the way there, and he's holding that there. Beautiful. And then he's got a little beak, and his body's off the screen. Okay? That's all right. Billy Bongos, go away. Hold on a second. We got to draw zombies being chased. Thank you so much to Billy Bongos. Shout out to Billy Bongos.
Out.
We're going to be drawing that in a moment. And I can draw a Simpson. Damn right. Okay, but first I've got to quickly finish drawing this elephant. Now, he's got a beautiful eyelash. Lovely. And he's got a cute little nostrils. Oh, that's nice, isn't he? Ooh, his eyes have gone funky because if I breathed on the glass again. His ears are sticking out. Oh, just like that one. What's the one that flies? There you go. That's crazy. Anyway, calm down, Simon. Calm down. Oh, we got this. All right, so Billy Bongos has made a donation. And then, of course, we've got to also thank Unai Emery. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for those amazing donations. I appreciate it. But first, we've got to draw zombies being chased by humans. Okay. And boob squirrel blimp in the sky with Bingus pilot. A boob squirrel blimp. What's that mean? Anyway, we'll find out. Okay, zombies being chased by humans. So we've got a zombie, okay, and he's like, he's got some teeth, okay, and then of course his brain is hanging out because he's a zombie. There we go. and his jaw's dislocated, and that's okay. There he is, and he's running away here with his little hands sticking out. Help! He's saying, "Help! I don't want to get eaten by humans." That's his voice, by the way. He's, my name is Susan. His brain juice is coming out. And there's his little foot there. And there's his other little foot. Now, he's getting chased by humans. And here's a human. I don't know if you've seen one of them before, but he's great. This human, of course, is a Bart human. And do you know what he is? That's right. He's a Simpson. There we go. We'll just jump ahead here. But thank you so much for those amazing donations. We're drawing them here. Now, Bart, of course, looks a little different because I can't draw him properly. But also, he has the sexy legs. Just because we can. There we go. Would you say that there was sexy, Simon? Maybe. Look, there we go. And there's Bart Simpson chasing a zombie. Beautiful. And now we need a blimp. Sir? Yes, Wolfie? How are you doing? Are you well? Sexy zombie. Thank you, All Roses. I like it. This is hilarious. Yes, no, thank you, McSeed. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to go live because I've been too busy. And also, I still am. But I went live anyway. There we go. That's his hair's been fixed there. Now we need a squirrel blimp. A sexy squirrel blimp? What does that mean? Okay, boob squirrel blimp. Here we go. So we've got a squirrel. He's got some beautiful eyes there. Lovely. And now the squirrel has got a little mouth and teeth. And this squirrel looks a little like a chipmunk, but you shush. Now we've got to draw the paws of the squirrel. Okay. That's the foots, guys. She's got a bra on. Everything's fine. Okay. All right. Maybe some polka dots. Well, that was dangerous there for a bit. Okay. Polka dots look great. Okay. Well, this is great. Then, of course, wait, hold on. What do you say? Simon, may I make a suggestion again for the golden frame? Of course you can, Wolfie. Okay. Now, hold on. We've got to draw the squirrel tail. Now, Bingus needs to be driving the blimp. Of course. So this is... forgotten how to draw Bingus. Okay, this is Bingus's hat. And then we have Bingus smiling because Bingus is very proud of you and everything that you've done. And there's Bingus. There's Bingus's tail. Okay. And they're in the sky. This does not make any sense. Okay, there we go. Billy Bongos, what do you reckon? There's a zombie getting chased by a Simpson, which is a fantastic donation also. And there's a blimp in the sky of Boob Squirrel being piloted by Bingus. And then there was something else, of course, that you suggested. Let's quickly go back here. It was a Bingus pilot. Oh, no, that was it. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Kit Shelley Fan. I appreciate it. I am an Aussie. I'm Australian. Yeah, mate. It's going to be great. Okay. Wolfie says, may I please get a Delorean on the Smexy golden frame with flames? Oh, a Delorean with flames. Nice. I like it. This is a great idea. Thank you so much to Billy Bongos. Shout out to all the bongos.
Ouch.
It's been too long. And, of course, shout out to all of the things. But says, love it. Trying to eat shorts and Bingus needs pearls. Of course, sorry. She is going to the opera this evening with her friend Bartholomew Simpson. She's looking lovely. Nice. What was I drawing? A Smexy golden frame with flames. Oh, no, I mean a DeLorean. Okay, guys. I don't know how to draw a DeLorean. I've been trying to draw a DeLorean for millions of years now. We have the time travel elements on the front of the DeLorean just here. Beautiful work there, Simon. Look at that. That's phenomenal. If anyone looked at that, they would say, hey, that's awful. What's wrong with you? And then we've got the bumper bar, which is nice. What's a Bingus? This is a Bingus. I'll draw you a proper Bingus in a minute. Flow state? What does that mean? I just had a big thing that popped up and said flow state on my thing. Thank you, Kit Shelley Flan. What's that? I don't know. Shelley Fan, sorry. Now it needs flames. This is a DeLorean, guys. You can tell, right? It's got doors, and the doors open sideways, but they're not open at the moment. And there we go. And it's got flames. Let's draw some flames. I'm drawing the flames on the road as well as on the back of it because, you know, Marty went too fast. There we go. There's a DeLorean with flames. Did you see it? It was fast. Try again. Sorry, there you go. Thank you so much to Wolfie for that amazing donation. It means you're really focused. Thanks so much, Kit Shelley. I appreciate it. I appreciate that other gift as well. I don't know what's going on, but I love it. This is great. Can you draw a cat in a sweater that it's a bird with a bird that's shocked? Yes, I can. Ernest F. Young just says dragon. Doesn't say, can you please draw one? It just says dragon. Maybe they're saying I drag on too long. Look, for anyone who's just turned up, I just drew a sexy sheep, and I'm proud of it. So let's take a selfie. Everybody say cheese. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Lots of gifts. Thank you so much, Kit Shelley fan. I appreciate it so much. You know what's the opposite of a dragon? A drag off. That's not what we need right now, Billy Bongos. Thank you. Need to be dragged off the stage. I really should have got the heater. Oh, I really should buy another heater. Actually, that's a good idea. Because part of the reason why I couldn't get out of bed this morning was because it was so cold that my fingers were frozen. Don't forget you need to draw a real Bingus to show the new ones. Yes, that's true. Okay, we need to draw a Bingus. Then we're going to draw something that I said earlier that someone's going to remind me because I've totally forgotten. It's a great idea. Please tell me. Kit Shelley fan, you're the best. Thank you so much for all of those amazing things. Okay. A star, a gold coin? Oh my God, this is beautiful. Okay, hold on. Now, I'm going to draw Bingus, and somebody in the chat is going to remind me what the hell I was supposed to be drawing, okay? So Bingus is the seal of approval, and, whoa, I got plenty of gens. Thank you, Kit Shelley fan. What does gens mean? Is that rude? Does that mean something rude? I think it does. It sounds like something rude. Okay, now, what are we talking about? It's Bingus, that's right. Okay, Bingus has beautiful eyeballs, and Bingus is the beautiful, lovely, fantastic seal of approval, and she's just so happy about you and everything that you do, and of course, all of the decisions you've made in your life. And she wears pearls because she's just so gorgeous, and she likes to go to the theatre, usually. Her head's not usually that small, but don't tell anyone. Okay. And she's quite round, and she's got fins at the front here, and of course fins at the back. And then, we'll colour in her mouth just for posterity. That's the wrong word, Simon. And there we have Bingus. Isn't she gorgeous? Thank you so much for that gold coin again, Kit Shelley fan. I appreciate everything that you do. Lovely. That was a bit noisy. Okay. Bingus loves all just not the murders. That's right. If you do the murders, she doesn't approve of the murders. But everything else, 100%. Can you please draw a man eating rice balls and the rice balls eating a sandwich? Kit Shelley fan, thank you for that star and that other star and the other star. A man eating... Wow, that's crazy. Okay, hold on a second. Sweet lime coffee says, excuse me, sir, but you should draw a dude who has a star, not the shape, but the actual thing from space, and he's screaming in pain, but the shirt says, I heart stars. That's a funny idea. No, I've got to draw the other thing first. A rice ball, man eating rice balls. Okay, so here's a man. I can draw humans easily. Okay, now he's got a nose, and of course he's got his mouth open, and he's got teeth. There we go. And this is a rice ball, and now the rice ball's got a mouth, and it's got teeth, and it's eating a sandwich. There we go. And it's getting eaten, and you can see little rice bits falling off. That's his tongue there. We'll colour that in there. Beautiful. And there's his ear. Now, of course, he's bald because he's sexy, because being bald is sexy. Damn right. And then, of course, if anyone disagrees, then I'll be sad. Okay, and then, of course, there he is eating rice. So there's the man eating the rice balls, and the rice ball is eating the sandwich. And the sandwich is really sad because it's getting eaten alive. That's rice. You can tell it's rice, can't you? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is ridiculous. I've got an itchy nose. Thank you so much. Wait, Wolfie says, when I get a card... What? When I get a card, I'll send you a Lego minifig of yourself. What? I'll have to find the popcorn hat somewhere else, but when I'll do, I'll send it to you. Wolfie, that would be hilarious. But you don't have to do that. I appreciate it, though. Simon, can you draw a rich jam after your man eating rice balls? A rich jam. Yeah, maybe he's sitting in a rich jam. There we go. Maybe he's there, and he's sitting down in this jar here. And then, of course, the jar is a jam jar. And you can tell it's a jam jar because it's got strawberry on it. Oh, strawberry. That's the strawberry. And, of course, we'll colour that in there. And then we have a man sitting in a jam jar, a rich jam jar. And it's great. Jen Rosen, 810, says, can you draw a turtle? And I can draw a turtle. If he enjoying... Billy Bongos is a naughty boy, and I'm not reading that out loud on the internet. Okay, let's draw a turtle. Okay, now this turtle is called Gerald, and Gerald is a great turtle, and he's quite old, but he's my character, and I like him a lot. And of course, he's got a big eyebrow that I forgot to draw there, and he's got a bowler hat. He kind of looks like Franklin from Hurry Up Franklin, which is what everyone tells me, but he's not Franklin. He's Franklin. Frankly, I don't give a damn. No, what's that song? Doesn't matter. Shh, go away. Okay, we'll put that there. There we have. That's a turtle. What's his name? He's a tortoise, actually. He's a Galapagos tortoise that walks on his hind legs, which would be terrifying, I know, in real life. But, he's not real life. He's made up in our brains. There's his little fingies, and he's got some of that, and he's got his shell at the back there. And there we have a beautiful rendition of Franklin the Turtle. No, I mean my character. Billy Bongo says, nearly got you. That's right, you did. Can you draw a straw made out of berries? No. Wow, what does that mean? I don't understand. This is crazy. Okay, a straw made out of berries. Banana is a berry, but I'm not drawing someone sucking on a banana. That sounds like dangerous. So I'm just going to draw a banana because Billy Bongos loves it when I draw dolphins. This is a banana. It's a banana. Shut up. Okay, that was a bit hard. Somebody is asking for a cat in a sweater with a shocked bird. Oh, yeah, okay. Because the cat's a girl. What? Can you draw a cat in a sweater with a shocked bird because the cat's a girl? I don't get that. Is that rude again? Are you talking about her boobs? I'm so concerned. Shaggy Fred says, Simon, you made me nearly explode. From the banana? That's disturbing. Okay, I'm drawing a cat. You shush. We're just going to go right ahead and we're going to draw a cat. We're going to lock in. Are we locked in? I feel like we're locked in. Look, this is a beautiful cat, okay? She's got big pupils. Simon pupils. And she's got a little bit of hair and maybe some ears. Nice soft ears. And then some cheeky bits. You've always got to draw your cheeky bits on your cat. Billy Bongos, you shush about any of those things that you're thinking of right now about that. She's wearing a turtleneck. There we go. Okay, and now she's got a bird inside her jumper. I'm thinking that's what you were talking about. She's got her hands behind her back there. And you can tell there's a bird inside her jumper because the little feet are sticking out. And that's not her. Oh my God, this looks so dangerous. She's standing there. That's her tail. And there we go. That's Mrs. Bongos is getting in trouble. So sorry, Anna. Lucky bird, says Sandy Violet. Hey, that's rude. Okay, anyway, look, there we go. That's a big picture. Let's take a selfie. Oh, let's clean on the button. Shout out to everybody. Amazing. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Nice. I like it. Thanks so much. That was wonderful. Thank you, Star VR. Now, did I miss anything? I'm not drawing a snake wearing a sock. That would be... Wow, the Wolfie says... Wolfie. Wolfie sent 8 Elbows Adventures gift membership. Thank you so much. And welcome to our newest member, Oyui, 6,271. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. A snake wearing a sock sounds like you're trying to get me to draw something rude. And I don't know if that's safe, but I think I have a safe way of doing it. Let's draw that and then a dragon. Let's take a quick selfie of all of these pictures. Maybe we can hold it in a way where we can get it in frame. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Simon forgot how to speak for 2 seconds. Thank you, Shaggy Faint, for pointing that out. I did forget how to speak because I was a little embarrassed because we nearly drew a penis. And that's scary when you do that on the internet. But if you just keep moving right along and you don't say anything about it, everything's fine. and it's going to be okay. We're not going to get in trouble much, and maybe we are, but that's okay. So it'll be wonderful. Nice. Okay, what was the thing that I was supposed to be drawing just now? Somebody remind me, and then we'll do that, and it'll be phenomenal. But first, we've got to clean the glass. Oh, I do actually have to go in a minute. Scheiße. Okay, right. Now, Scheiße, I'm running over time. Doesn't matter. Could you draw an alien and a human talking to an alien? Wow, that's a lot. That's a big one. Okay, a snake wearing a sock. Thank you so much to everybody who reminded me. Now, I think this is safe. Wolfie, thank you so much, Wolfie, and welcome to Glitched Demon Monkey King. I appreciate you. Shout out to Wolfie.
Ouch.
Thank you so much for that. Okay, now, I think this is safe. So let's do it. We've got a beautiful sock here. That's nice. Look, it's perfectly safe. There we go. And we've got some darning going on. That's a sock. Do I know German? Scheiße. Lavender hearts. I do not. I know a couple of words. That's it. So don't worry about that. I just like to swear in German because then I don't get as much trouble. There we go. There's a little snakey snake. Now he's got a little tongue sticking out. See, I don't know the word for snake in German, but I feel like it would be something, ridiculous. Like, it would translate as garden sock or, spicy worm or something. And there we have a snake wearing a sock. Isn't that lovely? You know some German after a pint. That's amusing. Okay. Can you draw a boat floating on a sea of toxic waste? No, because the boat dissolved in the toxic waste. Okay, guys, we've got 3 minutes left, and then I've got to go. A cat banana. Okay, let's draw a cat banana. I'm not slowly turning German. I just like the German, German is such a fun language to speak in accent, and then I like Flula a lot. And if anybody doesn't like Flula obviously you are not allowed to be in our group. I'm joking. We accept everyone. I just really like Flula. Okay, there we go. That's a cat banana. Okay, hold on. I've just got to add the bit and then the stalky bit on the top of the banana. And then his little mouth. And some whiskers. That's a cat banana. Look at that cat banana. I like it. Schlange? Are you serious? The snake in German is Schlange? That makes me sound like you're just making that up, Lavender Hearts, and I've just said the word naughty on the internet multiple times. Sorry. Okay. A sea of Kool-Aid, which is like toxic waste. That's a great idea. Can you make the noise of a cat a heart? Can you make the nose of the cat a heart? Yes, I can do that. I think. Let's just... Well, it's awful now. I just tried to erase the nose. And it didn't work. Okay, like that. It looks like a pig. Wolfie! Thank you, sir. I will be gentle. I'm always gentle on myself. Don't you worry, Wolfie. It's going to be okay. Okay, we've got 1 more minute. Quick. Somebody give me a really simple 2-word suggestion and I'll draw it just here. It's going to be amazing. Trust me. Look at this. This is a banana cat. Let's take a selfie of the banana cat. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Nice. And then the cat in a sock. The snake in a sock. Or the slange, which is... a word that I think is okay. Draw yourself with that bucket on your head. Okay. A dragon. Oh, no, I'm going to draw a dragon. Yes, okay. So somebody asked me to draw a dragon earlier, so we'll just draw a dragon, and it'll be great, and it'll be wonderful and fantastic and lovely. Now, this dragon is ever so slightly annoyed because he's running out of time, and he needs to go. And I need to go back to Lapland. That's where I need to go. Actually, this dragon looks sleazy. Okay. Hold on. Simon, did you accidentally draw a sleazy dragon? Oh, yes, I did. And there's his little tail. Lovely. And his little hand that hangs down. And he's like, g'day, how's it going? I'm a sleazy dragon. And he needs all of these down there. Okay, look there, the sleazy dragon. Nice. Okay, we've got, it looks like an evil, he does look like he has evil plans. Evil plans? Oh, yeah. Who would you go on a date with? Evil plans. Okay, now, wait. Billy Bongo says Australian cork hat on self-portrait. Oh, okay. Very quickly do that, and then we got to go. Okay, so this is my face here. This is the hat across there. Beautiful. Here's some corks. Corks. Billy Bongos. I said corks. Here's my face and my beard. And there we have Simon in a cork hat. Lovely. A cork hat? Cork hat? That's a cat at the core. Anyway, thank you so much for breathing, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you come back next time, I will draw a drunk ostrich. You remind me, and I'll draw that drunk ostrich. Mule, beware, whatever your name is. And a dog. I'll draw all the things, but it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for breathing. And remember, be kind, be curious, and stay awesome. Thank you so much to everybody who donated today. I can now afford to eat lunch. Thank you so much. You're fun, Angel Kings. But unfortunately, we have run out of time.